Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Mike here at GameFromScratch, and we have yet another Humble bundle. And these have been really coming at us fast and furious. This is a weird thing with Humble. They kind of do nothing for weeks and weeks, and then they're bang, 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 game dev, bundle after bundle after bundle. And that's what we got here. And this one is all about RPG GameMaker. Now, I just did a video about Pixel GameMaker that wasn't exactly flattering. Don't worry, completely separate things. They share a publisher, and that's about it. RPG GameMaker has been around forever, as we will see in just a few seconds, and it has been used to make several published and shipped games such as To the Moon and several others. I don't play a lot of JRPG style games, to be honest, so I don't know a ton of them, but I know a lot of games have been made using RPG GameMaker. So what exactly is this bundle? Well, basically it boils down to is a collection of RPG Maker related themes, asset packs, and so on. So even if you don't want RPG Maker, maybe some of the themes will stand out to you, but in this case, not really. Most of this is all about RPG Maker. It's also broken into tiers. You can decide how your money is allocated between the publisher, between Humble, between charity, and if you so choose, and thanks if you do, to help support Game From Scratch. I always buy the bundles. In this case, I bought this one, and you're going to find this one's actually a little pricey. But again, I think the value is definitely there. I haven't checked out a new version of RPG Maker in quite a while, so it was a good deal for me, I suppose. But I just got to warn you up front, there's going to be a bit of sticker shock in this one. Now, as always, Humble bundles are organized into tiers. You buy a higher value tier, you get all the lower tiered amounts with it. And in this case, what it's going to be all about is older versions of RPG Maker. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to show you Steam page. So here we go. We're heading over to the Wikipedia page for RPG Maker, and here you can see the versions. So the newest version is MV. Before that was VX and VX Ace. Before that, we've got XP. Before that, we got 2003. Before that, we got 2000. Okay, so keep all of those things in mind. So RPG Maker MV being the newest version. So let's head on back over here. So here we see we got at the $1 tier, you get VX, which is the second from newest version, 2000 from 6 versions ago, I think that was. The Character Creator Hub Portfolio Edition, DS Generator Parts, and PE Second Story. So for $1, you can get a lot of slightly older versions of RPG Maker. You get RPG Maker VX, which is, again, 2 versions out of date, and 2000, which is many versions out of date. But they also have this habit of switching up the programming language and the way things work, so you may actually prefer an older version. You jump up to the $8 tier, and then you're getting XP and 2003, which is very strange because these are actually older than and newer than, respectively. So now you've got 4 versions of RPG Maker that you own for $8. Again, I'm not sure how useful that is going to be to most people, but where the real value and the pain of this bundle come in. Oh, no, sorry, we're not there yet. We got the $15 tier. So now at the $15 tier, we're getting to RPG Maker VX Ace, RPG Maker Samurai Resource Pack, DS Resource Pack for VX Ace, 8-Bit Fantasy FPG Tracks Volume 1, Modern Music Mega Pack, and the Samurai Force 8-Bit Tracks Volume 1. Okay, so then we get into the painful tier. This is $50, and that sounds like a big ouch, especially if you're used to Humble bundles. You know, they normally end up about $30, $35 at the tops. Generally, it's $15 or $25. But this one, it actually makes sense, because what you're getting here is RPG Maker MV, which is the newest version of RPG Maker, Visual Novel Maker plus Live 2D, RPG Maker MV Matto, which is a window builder, Sakon, which is a tile set builder, Scene Builder, Gene, Magical School Music Pack, Japanese Schoolgirls Volume 1, Frontier Works, Futuristic Heroes and Background Music, Battle Girl Characters Pack 1, Heroine Character Generator, Beastman Generator, Ancient Dungeons Base Pack, RM Boy Graphics Pack, Time Fantasy Side View Animated Battlers, Symphonic RPG ME Perfect Collection, Retro Fantasy Music Pack, Horror Soundscapes, Classic Fantasy Music Pack, and MK Monsters Hibiki Katakura Ver Volume 1. So the big question is, where is the value here? And that's quite simple in this one and in this one. Now, first off, as I said, I buy all of the packs that are of interest to game developers, and that's what I did in this case. Now, before I move on, I should point out also, things are available for Linux, Mac, and Windows. So everybody's happy here, except for some of these tools are unfortunately Windows and Mac only, but the main game engines themselves are for all platforms. And really all the assets should be cross-platform as well. So just got to watch out if you're on Linux for a couple of these tools. I don't know if these things will run in emulation. It's possible. I'm not 100% certain. So we get into what you actually get when you buy it. And here you'll see I purchased it, and this is what I get. So it's a ton of Steam key redemptions. You can redeem them at any time. There is no timeout for anything there. You don't get a gift if you already own the game, unfortunately. You can gift a key over to a friend if you already own one of these things, which is possible because there are a lot of bundles, including old versions of RPG Maker in the past. But basically, you come in here, you reveal your Steam key, you go over to Steam, and you enter it. And yes, you have to do it for every entry in here you are interested in. So it could be slightly time-consuming, but on the whole, probably worth it. Now, especially because if we head on over to the Steam page, you'll see this is the Steam page for RPG Maker MV. And here's where it starts to look like an obvious, good deal. So you're looking at $50 for just about everything, or you're looking at $90 Canadian for just RPG Maker MV. So that's probably about $70 US to get just RPG Maker MV. Now, if you want to get the full bundle, basically all of the stuff we're looking at, Live Novel, Live 2D for Novel Maker, RPG Maker, all these asset kits and so on, you're looking at $185 Canadian, so probably 160 US versus 50. And then you get into the Buy RPG Maker Millennium Collection, which I think is actually the same thing. It's just got all those older stuff that we're getting in this kit as well. That's $260 Canadian, so probably 220 US. So 220 US on Steam, on sale at the price now, even that would say, or 50 bucks on Humble. So it's an expensive Humble, but it's also a damn good deal. Depends on how you really want to look at it. And same deal for Visual Novel Maker. Visual Novel Maker is for making, well, visual novels, more of a Japanese style thing. It does work in English, by the way, but if you are looking to make a visual novel, it would cost you $70 Canadian, so probably about $60 US. Or again, you can get it in that bundle for $185, or in this case, 50 bucks US. So this is definitely a great deal if you've been looking to get RPG Maker MV, or you are looking to get Visual Novel Maker. Now, those things do routinely go on sale, but I have never seen them go anywhere close to this value of sale. So that is it. That is the, what did they call this thing? The RPG Maker Returns Bundle. Humble Software Bundle, RPG Maker Returns. Definitely an interesting one, and I gotta say, I've done almost nothing with RPG Maker. I've done a couple videos when new stuff comes out. Let me know if you've got any interest at all. I can do some coverage. I might be able to get my hands on it, do enough of a review before this expires to give you an idea if you are interested in this. Also, let me know if you're interested in more details on any of this stuff here, like this window builder, tile set builder, scene builder, etc. And I could probably cover that in the same video to give you an idea if this engine and this bundle is the right fit for you. And obviously, I know a number of my community have probably worked with RPG Maker MV and all these other previous versions in the past. If you do have an opinion, please do let me know them in the comment down below. All right, that's it for now. Talk to you all later. Goodbye.